On October 29th, Russian occupiers demonstratively raised the tricolor flag on the stele in Ukrainian Pokrovsk. However, within an hour, the enemy flag was destroyed according to the monitoring project Deep State. At the same time, the project notes that the situation in the city remains difficult as the enemy continues to amass infantry. Ukraine's defense forces are making great efforts to inflict maximum losses on the enemy.
The city is a large grey zone since there are still plenty of our positions south of the railway. At the same time, it is true that quite a few occupiers have managed to infiltrate north of the railway.
The 7th Rapid Response Corps of the Ukrainian Air Assault Forces also reports that the Russians continue their attempts to encircle the Pokrovsk agglomeration.
To carry out their plan to encircle the Pokrovsk agglomeration, the enemy has deployed about 11,000 troops. The enemy groups that managed to infiltrate the city aim to advance to the northwest and north of Pokrovsk.
It is noted that overall, in the area of responsibility of the 7th Air Assault Corps, the enemy has amassed about 27,000 troops, around 100 tanks, up to 260 armored fighting vehicles, and up to 160 artillery pieces and mortars. The map released by the 7th Corps shows the enemy's likely plan to encircle the Pokrovsk agglomeration. Earlier, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that the main objective of the Russian Federation right now is to capture the city of Pokrovsk. Political analyst and military expert Kyrylo Sazonov says, for Putin, Pokrovsk is the main point on the front.
It is becoming the most important, the most intense, because all efforts are concentrated there.
According to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, on October 29th, our defenders stopped 55 assault actions by the aggressor in the Pokrovsk direction. In the Kramatorsk direction, the defense forces successfully stopped 2 enemy attempts to advance. In the Kostyantinivka direction, the enemy carried out 24 attacks. In the Siversk, Slobozhansk and Kursk directions, there were 5 combat clashes. In the southern Slobozhansk direction, the enemy also launched 5 assaults. In the Kupiansk direction, there were 15 attacks by the invaders. In the Lyman direction, the enemy attacked 17 times. In the Slovyansk direction, the armed forces of Ukraine repelled 7 enemy attacks. In the Oleksandrivka direction, the enemy carried out 21 attacks. In the Huliaipol direction, the defense forces repelled an enemy attack near the settlement of Zeleny High. In the Orikhiv direction, there were 5 combat clashes. In the Pridniprovsk direction, Ukrainian units repelled 4 enemy assaults toward the Antonivsky Bridge. Meanwhile, dictator Vladimir Putin claimed that in Kupiansk and Pokrovsk, the Ukrainian armed forces are allegedly blocked and surrounded. The command of the Ukrainian armed forces refuted Putin's statement. The Joint Forces Group of the Ukrainian Armed Forces stated that any claims about the encirclement of Ukrainian troops in Kupiansk are fiction and fantasy, not based on any actual data on the ground.
If the Russian dictator Vladimir Putin were not a war criminal, one might almost feel sorry that in his old age he is once again forced to make a fool of himself and repeat the lies of his own generals. Lies that not even his loyal audience or the Russian elites can believe.
Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko also commented on the situation in Kupiansk following Putin's statements.
We really do have a lot of units operating around Kupiansk. As of today, I believe the situation has been stabilized.
UAF serviceman Kyrylo Sazonov said Putin's claim of encircling Ukrainian forces is false.
I'll add from myself, this isn't the first time he's lied. Don't be so quick to fall for it.
Sazonov added that the Ukrainian armed forces pushed the occupiers back from Kucheryavye Yar and Novoshakovo.
Dobropilya direction. There, Ukraine's defense forces continue to press those who broke through. Their logistics rely solely on drones. They've gone on the defensive, completely dug in, not making any moves anymore, but that didn't save them. Their supply, well, from drones, you understand yourself, is unstable.
Since the start of the full-scale war against Ukraine, Russia has lost more than 1,140,000 people. The losses of the Russian invaders over the past day amounted to 960 people.